UCA News. I'm one of your anchors for today, AJ.
Yep, and I'm Gavin. For this week's episode, we have a lot of announcements and awesome segments.
For tomorrow, the pumpkin carving competition results are going to be revealed at the Halloween party, which is tomorrow at noon.
Me too. I submitted one of my carved pumpkins, and I hope I win.
I hope you do too. And make sure to submit a pumpkin if you can, because today is the last day. Now for this week's announcements.
Midterm reports should be published on your gradebook. Talk to your homeroom teacher if you have any questions.
Course completion should be at 56% by the end of this week.
There are some field trips coming up. On November 15th, the kindergartners have a field trip to the Treehouse Museum.
And on the same day, November 15th, the secondary students, 7th through 12th grade, have a field trip to the Rose Wagner Theater to see a dance company.
And we have one more amazing event coming up. This one is for students in grades 7 through 12. There will be 4 UCA vocabulary competitions. The first one will be November 17th and all about math. You're going to want to check your web mail this week for more information.
And there will be more information about these competitions on next week's episode. Those are all the announcements.
Keep working on lessons and reaching out for help. We believe in you. Now for an unbelievable fact.
Fact of the week. Da-da-da.
Did you know that Scotland chose the unicorn as its national animal?
I just want corn.
Speaking of corn, I hope this week's joke isn't too corny.
What did the November calendar say to the October calendar? Your history.
I love that joke. October is also Principal Month.
Let's send it out to Drennan for more information about our principals.
October is National Principals Month, and we're taking a moment to recognize the incredible leaders who make our school such a great place to learn. Our principal, Mrs. Taylor, is a shining example of dedication and commitment to education. With her guidance, our school has become a place where students can grow, learn, and thrive, and she's not alone. Our 2 vice principals, Mrs. Gandy and Mrs. Jandy, are equally passionate about helping our students succeed. Together, they form a dynamic team that works tirelessly to ensure that every student has the support that they need to reach their full potential. So let's take a moment to say thank you to Mrs. Taylor, Mrs. Jandy, and Mrs. Gandy for all that they do.
I love our principals for all that they do for our school.
We really do. Thank you. They truly are our principals.
So great. I'm going to a segment about Legos with Austin.
Hey guys, it's Austin with Let's Go Legos with Austin. I am showing you my work in progress for a remote controlled Lego truck. No, semi. But anyway, this is a frame of a semi I am building. The components I have are these Lego wires, the tires, the power box, the controllers, and I've been building them through Technics and then slabs. The tools I've been using is instead of your normal Lego separator, I have a flathead screwdriver, or whatever it's pronounced, and tweezers for certain places. Otherwise, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for teaching us about Legos, Austin. Time for a learning tip.
Are you looking for ways to boost your grades? One of the best ways to get incredible grades at UCA is to make sure you do well on quizzes and tests. Here are some tips to ace each one. Stay organized. Keep all of your notes and study materials in one place and make sure you have a clear understanding of what you need to study. Review regularly. Don't wait until the night before a test to start studying. Review your notes and practice problems a little bit each day to help solidify the information in your brain. Use active learning techniques. Instead of just reading your notes, try summarizing the information in your own words, creating flashcards, or just making concept maps. Get enough sleep. Aim for 8 to 10 hours of sleep the night before a test to help you perform your best.
I'm definitely going to use that one.
With that week, I feel like I'm actually improving my learning habits.
For our last segment this week, we have a tasty cooking segment.
Hi, my name is Madisyn. Today I'll be showing you how to make a pumpkin roll. So the things we'll be needing is parchment paper and a baking pan. We'll also need 2 bowls, a hand mixer, or a whisk. After you get your equipment, preheat your oven and wash your hands. I've already done all that stuff, so let's go to our dry ingredients. Flour, you're going to need some flour. And we're also going to need some salt and baking soda and some pumpkin spice with cinnamon. And I'll mix this and I'll be right with you guys. I'm back with you guys, and this is how your dry ingredients should look. Now we're going to go to the wet ingredients. We're going to need vanilla, 3 eggs, pumpkin, and sugar. Now I'll put these on my bowl and I'll be right back with you guys. Now that you're all done mixing your wet and dry, we're going to pour our dry mix with our wet mix. Make sure to pour slowly. Now I'll start to mix. And this is what your wet mix should look like. Now I'm going to pour it into the pan. Make sure your parchment paper is a little bit bigger than your pan, and I'll show you guys what it looks like at the very end. This is how your batter should look. I'm going to be putting it in the oven. Make sure it's at 350, and I'm going to be putting it to 14 to 15 minutes in there. While our cake is baking, let's make our frosting. First, you're going to need powdered sugar, vanilla, softened butter, and softened cream cheese. Let's cream this together and I'll show you what it looks like. This is how your frosting should look. And key tip, when you get your cake, you're going to take it out of the pan and roll it right away. Once you get out of the oven, you're going to grab the parchment paper and put it on the surface. And then you're going to want to start to roll. Make sure to tuck it in. Once you're done letting it cool, you're going to unroll it and ice it and then roll it back up and you're all done. And I'll show you my finished product. And your finished product, a yummy fall treat, and also a little special, some powdered sugar. Thank you for joining me on this. See you next time. Bye.
Yum.
It sure does look delicious. I love fall treats.
Well, thank you to our viewers for tagging along in this episode.
Don't forget to come back next week because we're UCA.